Hello, everyone. This is Mortarshark, and I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Um, this video is going to be a little bit different from my other ones, from the content that you're used to seeing. I say that, but I privated a lot of videos, so maybe it won't be. um, I wanted to get into kind of a more serious topic, I guess. So if you're looking for my normal content, that's not going to be what you find here. So, for starters, I would just like to say, wherever you guys come from, oh shoot, there's a wall here. um, wherever you guys come from, y'all do have a safe place here. I know a lot of people come from places where they don't necessarily have a home to go to. They have a house, they have a place that they call home, but it's not really home. It's not safe. We're gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Uh, they don't really have somewhere that they can call safe, so to speak. So this is a video for all of those who have just that. I just want everyone to know that wherever you come from, whoever you are welcome here. Um, I had someone talking to me a while ago talking about their past and what they've done wrong. They say that they don't think that they've suffered enough for what they've done. And granted, what they did was wrong. I'm not denying that. But I I want everyone to grasp the fact that it's kind of hard to forget. I mean, it's kind of easy to forget that all of us are human beings. I mean, yes, it's common knowledge, but it's very easy for us to forget that we are not perfect. None of us are. No matter how high and mighty someone is, whether they have a bigger following, whether they have, like, a bunch of money, none of us are perfect. And I think a lot of us forget about that. And I think another thing that we forget just as much is we are not our past at all. We are more than what we've already done. We are more than what we can't change. The fact that you're already having regrets about it, the fact that you have this feeling of regret and wish you could take it back is already a good sign that you are not who you once were. Crucify the person that you used to be and just leave it at that. I know it's so easy to say in words and a lot harder to do in actions. I'm fully aware of that, but it is possible. But what's not going to make it easier if you're constantly beating yourself up and saying, "No, no, I deserve more pain. I deserve more torture and all the stuff that I've gone through. Like I need to go through more of it. I owe it to everyone." No, no you don't. The best thing that you can do to someone, the best thing that you can do is admit that you've done wrong, change your ways, and move on. Now, this is, I know I'm not diving into the details of how severe something might be. I mean, your situation might be different, but you can't go back and change your past. If I could, I certainly would. I am by no means perfect. I'm still not. I still don't know what I'm doing half the time. But I do want to remind everyone that you are not alone here, and there are several people just like you in the same boat, whether you can see them or not. And it's really easy for us to forget. But I'll tell you one thing, that living in shame, it doesn't help at all. It doesn't make that person feel any better. It doesn't take away what you did anymore. It doesn't do anything but make you feel worse. I ran right into that. um, here's what I would tell you. Oh boy. Here's exactly what I would say. The best thing, let's say, for instance, that person was right in front of you, face to face. The person that you hurt. Let me honestly ask a question here. If I were to ask that person, what would be more valuable to them? Would it be to say that you're in agonizing pain, just like they once were? That they're suffering? And sure, they might even get a kick out of it and go, well, serves them right, or, well, that's what happens, or karma, or any of that. And yeah, some of them might say that, but I think the majority, especially of the ones that have a slight more maturity to them, will go, it will be a whole lot more valuable to me if they just changed their ways and didn't do what they did ever again. What would be more valuable? To say that you suffered just like they did? Or to know that you actually changed who you were, identified what you did wrong, and completely changed your life and started treating others better? I'm not that person, but I can tell you what I would wish for more than out of those two choices. I would much rather pick the latter. But I'm not everybody. And maybe I'm just talking crazy here. Possibly. I never claim to be sane. But I do want everyone to remember that we can get through this. Whatever you're going through, whether it be mental, physical, emotional, heck, even spiritual, whatever it may be, you can get through it. And it may take you a little bit. It's probably not going to happen overnight. It's probably not going to. It's not just going to be a simple fix and then go, oh, okay, I fixed my ways. No, it's going to take patience. You're going to have to stop snapping so easily. You're going to have to slowly learn how to be more patient. Like, it's going to take pieces of you away. And it's going to be hard. But you can do it. None of us are perfect, like I said, but we can try to be better. We can identify what we've done and go, that was wrong, let me make it right. Now, what I'm not saying is that you changing makes everything what you did okay. No, that's not what we're doing here. But it is a better effect than you just continuing to live in those ways. And whether they forgive you or not, you'll know that you did the right thing. And that's not why we do it. We don't do it to glorify ourselves, and we don't do it to say that, hey, I did this, so now I'm a better person. No, because I think a lot of people get the wrong idea when that happens. When they start to glorify themselves because they're not doing a certain behavior anymore, that's not right. Now, if you were going and bragging to one of your friends or allies and going, hey, it was difficult, but I'm slowly getting better at this, I think that would be the correct approach. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even sure if I'm going to upload this video. Because it's a lot more different than what I usually talk about, what I do. But part of me felt like I should really come out and say something like this. Because I know that there are a lot of people who are lost and living in shame and wishing to God that they could take everything back that they did already. That they could erase every wrong thing that they have done. But I'm going to give you the blunt, honest answer. You can't. But you can make sure it doesn't happen again. So don't live in the past and don't live in shame. I know it's going to be hard to forgive yourself. I completely understand. Trust me, I've been there. I think all of us have. But it will get better if you just keep going at it. And maybe you're living in a place that you can't even call home. That's why I make these videos. Yes, yes, it's because I'm passionate about it. And yes, it's because I'd like to record all the moments with my friends on a platform where others can see it. Yes. Because those memories will never be lost, and you can always go back and watch them. However, I also do it to bring a safe place to people who feel like they don't have one at home. For the people that live somewhere that they can't call home, but they still live in. A place where not even somewhere that's supposed to be their home feels safe. That's what this is for. A light in the darkness, and hopefully somewhere where y'all can laugh, smile, have fun, and just forget about everything that's going on in the world right now. Tomorrow has its own worries. But worrying never bought you a single second of time back. It's not worth it. So hopefully this can bring some peace to those who don't really have a home. And maybe you do. Maybe you live in like this, I don't know, you live in this freaking mansion. But you can be poor and rich at the same time. You can be loaded with cash and live in this castle and still not really have a home. I'm hoping that this can be one for others. And I hope that when you watch my videos, it's not just, oh, that was funny or that was entertaining. I hope it's something that can genuinely make you laugh, and not a fake laugh either, like a genuine laugh, the one that people usually make fun of you for. And I hope I don't know, I just hope it makes your day a little bit better. Because in the world we live in right now, I think that's what a lot of us need. But anyway, this has been Mortarshark, and I hope all of you have a fantastic night. God bless you.